And there were 2 overworld locations left to go to before going to Swamp. There was Hammer Pegs and Sasharala, because I already had the blue pendant. And so I'm like, alright, well, I'm probably going to go to Pod after this, so let's do Hammer Pegs first and just knock it out really quick before we go to Swamp. And just in case it's the bow or something like that. And then we'll do Sasharala when we do Pod. Makes perfect sense. So we go into, we do Hammer Pegs. Hammer Pegs is not, or not Hammer Pegs, Batman, I'm sorry, with Powder. And so we're like, okay, we'll do that. And there was nothing there, Batman. So we go into Swamp Palace. And Swamp Palace wasn't, there wasn't anything really big in Bums. There wasn't anything big in Swamp. I think there was something progressive in Swamp. And so I leave Swamp, and I'm telling myself, as I'm leaving Swamp, I pray the Swamp Big Key is not in Pod. I need the Swamp Big Key not to be in Pod, because that's going to be a pain in the ass. Well, I stop at Sasharala. Guess what Sasharala has? The Swamp Big Key. Guess what's in the Swamp Big Chest? Cane of Samaria. Cane of Samaria was my Go Mode item, unfortunately, and I full cleared Pod. There were 3 vanilla small keys inside a Pod. The bow was in Pod, and I ended up losing about 10 minutes because of it. It was horrible. The second I saw it, I knew I was totally screwed. Because I'd been holding on to that green pendant for at least a half an hour. And hadn't checked it and hadn't turned it in. They were playing in there. They've been wild this morning. You know why? Because the sun came up. That means the cats will play. So yeah, that was a... We lost by 8 minutes, and that was basically the 8 minutes I lost by doing the dumb. Jet was right in front of me by like a minute and a half, and he did the exact same thing. The problem is then from there, after Pod, I was like, I don't want it to be Swamp, so I'm going to do a few things to try to make up my losses, and of course, I went to Swamp almost last, and it was. Well, we're not going to have to hunt the bow down today. Oh, that's sad about your cats there. I'm sorry, I was telling that story. I just had a chance to read your post there. We've thought many, many times about rehoming Jasper. I don't think we ever will. Jasper, he's a complete asshole. But he's our first cat that my wife and I got together. So, you know, even though he's a complete dick, now there's some meaning there. So, he would make a fantastic farm cat, though. He really would. As long as he would stop over-grooming himself. He licks the hair off of his chest. He over-grooms himself really bad. But the vets keep telling us that it's not, you know, a danger to him. But he would not want him to be an outdoor cat and over-groom himself like that, because he'd be giving away some of his natural protection. But even though he's a complete dick and he doesn't get along with the other cats, we'd have a really hard time rehoming him. He's our first. They're our kids. Good morning, son. No, I can't do it until 10.
So it's in about
It's gonna be as soon as I can get you in. It's just I can't do it until 10 because that's when they open. They don't schedule until then. I'll do it as soon as I'm done. Yeah. We got a few things we need to do today anyway when we're out, so we got to get food for next week. It's just gonna be the two of us for most of the week next week. My wife is gonna be in a training session in Ohio, and so basically we just need to do everything in our power not to burn the place down. Which means I have to cook and shit. Ugh. 5, 6, and blue. No, we're just gonna head straight to Eastern. It's open mode. We can go do it. Alright. Welcome to open mode when the keys are in vanilla locations. Good morning, Brian. How are you on this fine Sunday morning? Oops, that is not what I wanted. Hello. Gotta remember, this is open mode. This is open mode. Don't check every overworld location. Don't be stupid. Keys are in their vanilla locations. The keys are in their vanilla locations. I'm doing an open. It was a decent sized open that started up right when I got up. It just means that they're the key. You don't have to hunt the keys down. The keys are in their vanilla dungeons. That's.
Remind yourself to not forget that, correct?
Yeah, well, the thing is that with Key Sanity, you find yourself checking a bunch of overworld locations because you need to find additional items, and in open, you really don't have to. You just kind of let it happen. Ah! You got extra hit there. Once you get into Key Sanity mode, it's really difficult to get out.
Are you testing the waters before you jump?
That's why I definitely want to make sure that... I can make sure Kiva's not up there.
Is that what he's doing?
I bet. I need to be absolutely certain that I get these Key Sanity races in as soon as possible, because as soon as I'm done with the Key Sanity tournament, regardless of when it is, I'm not going to play Key Sanity again for a long time. I'm actually going to get that in case I find the Fire Rod or the Fire Rod. I'm not going to play Key Sanity again for a while because I need to work myself out of Key Sanity mode so that I can get prepped for the spring open, which is standard. He's fine.
Did you eat yourself something before you started this?
No. We don't have any food here anyway, so.
I got toaster strudels.
You do?
I bought some.
Oh, I didn't know you bought it.
Apple and Boston.
Thank you, babe. I might try something new in this next round. I might try something in this next room. See how this goes.
Oh, that's right. You remember your path?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
I mean, it's easy once you know what how the room layout is. You just gotta picture it in your head. Okay, babe. I'm gonna try something new in this next room. I don't know how this is gonna work. But we're going to try it. It might be a complete disaster. But we have Cane of Burna here. Which gives us a unique opportunity to do a... Oh, shit. Oh, this is not good. Oh, god damn it. I knew this was going to be a problem! I saw that was going to be a problem. I didn't jump off there in time. I'm going to try this. I don't think this is going to be a good idea. Well, I lined them up. Oh, that actually worked. Problem is, I got lost. There we are. That actually wasn't horrible. I didn't realize how little damage the Cane of Burna did to those Igors, though. I thought they would do more damage than that. That wasn't horrible. It's probably faster just to use the bow. But that wasn't horrible. I could see myself doing that again. Oh shit, I missed that one. Yeah. For some reason I went up low. Alright. Huh. I have to review that one. Uh-oh, I'm low. Damn it! Urgh. Tried to realign and came in low. Really? You're gonna do that to me? Well, nothing was here. But there was no harm in doing this, so... So yeah, I just basically just activated Cane of Burna and just walked right into him and let it do the job. But I'm not sure... Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I mean, it worked. It worked. It probably wasn't fast. It probably wasn't slow. Or... Let's see if I can speak this morning. It probably wasn't faster than just doing it the old-fashioned way. Which is just step up, right, shoot, 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 and then just find your way up. It's definitely safer, though. The only problem is then you push the Igor to the top, and if you don't kill it, then that's a problem. Alright, we're gonna go to the north. So basically right now we're just looking for Death Mountain access and ways to get to Hera. Because we have 2 red crystals early. Which opens up that opportunity to do 5-6 super early once we get to Dark World. Plus, I wanted to get a few extra chances to get a few extra rupees before going south. That way we can get the, we can fake flipper while we're down there. Out of my way, fuckhead! So we did pick up the key in the back, and the map is still outstanding here. So hopefully we do not see the map anywhere in here, and then we don't have to worry about checking the sewer chest. That would be wonderful. Oh, really? Bullocks. Oh, apparently I can't aim worth a shit with the bow today. Hell, I didn't even need that. I don't need that key, because I've got the spare, and I'm not going to use it on the other side, so... Damn it, I got something in the throat. So, we're missing 2 items in here. Hopefully it's these last 2 chests. Then we do not have to worry about going into the sewers. And that would be awesome. It's not to be. We'll probably leave that item in there, though. I'm not going to sequence break it now. I have so much shit I can still check down south. I haven't done any of the south route yet. So we're looking for 2 items still for Dark World. Hey, Troy. What you doing, buddy? There's one of them. That is great timing because we are about to go south. So now I can fake Flipper and pick up an additional item.
What are you doing, kitty?
Now we just need a hammer. Or a glove. You gonna lay down, buddy? Look at this catty. He's such a good cat. Troy is the best. He's just cute enough, he's just cuddly enough.
Well, right now it's going to be 4 hours before 1 minute.
4 hours for moments. So then that sounds about right. I forgot to fill up my car while we were down there. Well, no, I'll do it today when we're out. No, you don't have to worry about it. Well, I know, but... Oh, fuck. Really? I actually kind of want to get these arrows. Nothing but a bacon coin. Do you like me some bacon? Oh, I got the flips. I think it is faster swimming than walking all the way around. I'm pretty sure it is. If it isn't, it seems quicker, and that's what's important. If it seems quicker, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is. I can't imagine that's not quicker, though. Get away from me. I want to deal with no crabs this morning. Alright. So, this is the scenario, though, we are going to save quit. And we'll do this from the top side. Because we got to check Ho-Oh. And this is faster. So nobody should have any issues with rupees in this race. So Zora, obviously after getting the flips, are definitely going to be in play. Well, here comes Kiva. If I had more room on my desk, You know, I could rearrange this so that both cats could potentially be happy together, but Kiva would still butt her nose in and make sure that she's got, and then Trey would leave, and it's just fucking ridiculous how these cats act sometimes. And right now she's in a... I don't like her behind my desk like this. She's actually behind my monitors on the windowsill. We have windows right behind me. She never goes... well, I shouldn't say never, but rarely goes back there. Oh shit, I had that lined up perfectly, and then I moved. So, I mean, the chances are this is where the progression is, considering that we did get flippers. It's up here somewhere. It's my guess. Looking for a hammer. Or a glove. Either or. Would prefer hammer. We're at 21 minutes. It's a little long for open. There's the glove. Give me the hammer, too. How about that? I'll take both. Can I get both? How about Mr. Zora has something good, too? Wouldn't that be nice? Ah, that was not something good. Alright, so the progression items were an Escape, Sashrala, and Zora. And to get to Zora, or Zora Ledge, you need the flips, which were in the dam. Damn! Alright, we got everything we need. We're not going to sequence break shit. Hammer's next on the list. Also wouldn't mind some boots. We went bootless last night, to our chagrin. There was no bonk game last night. Very, very sad. Very sad indeed. Let's check our crystals. We have that, and the rest are blues. Still going to Skullwoods. I am 100% convinced that not going to Skullwoods is the wrong play. Even in this logic, where it's less likely to have an item up here, it's still the right choice. Still the right choice. And I actually might die here. So, we're in an interesting spot right now, because we're in Greenmail. So, I'm going to do something, because I am scared. Nah, fuck it, we're just going to go for it. If we die here, that's going to be a pain in the ass. So, but we can die here. Like, we die in this room, it's not a big deal. We don't want to die in the in the overworld. That is definitely what we do not want to do. I actually thought about death warping there. Because that one right... Okay. Sometimes that little fucker can be standing by the door. Alright, so we only got one item in here, unfortunately, and it was not what we wanted, so... I still stand by it's the correct choice. Skullwoods is just god items. Always does. Well, by always I mean usually. If it was a pendant, it would have had something, god damn it. Alright, so let's check Bumper before we head to Thieves Town. We still need that hammer. This is that weird scenario where you're gonna go into Thieves Town without the hammer. Hey, you leave him alone. Oh, is that the room you're standing in?
Yeah, I was looking to see what was in the room.
Man, I just realized 26 minutes.
Library and refrigerator are all
Oh.
because I told you to go to Trader Joe's.
Hey, you're gonna get some food?
Some snacks and stuff,
Yeah.
so I don't eat poorly.
Kitty Cam just got rocked. Yeah, it's fine. You can see.
Troy's back.
Basically, just looking at Troy's back, yeah, I definitely need to find a new spot for that can. Yeah. Nice ride.
Be nice if there was some kind of clip on. You could clip on here.
You can get them, but they're cheap.
It won't hold.
They're cheap. I've seen them.
What are you doing? Little miss? You know she wants in that bed.
I know she does, because she's
hovering.
antsy.
She's hovering.
She's super antsy right now. She wants in that bed. Can't have it. Troy's in there. Hey, this was Troy's bed long before you came along. Troy used to sleep up here every day. Just like you do now.
What are you trying to...
You know, we...
These clippers on your back.
Yeah, we need to, by the way, because I have a 5-point tattoo on my boob right now because of her. Because she was climbing on me over the, I think it was like 3 or 4 o'clock this morning. She slipped. Cats, seriously. Leave him alone.
You leave him alone.
She is pissed.
You're in the butt.
She's pissed. This cat. I'm serious. Anybody want a cat? Anybody?
No.
Anybody want a cat?
Anybody want a dunker?
They won't take me. I'm not housebroken. Hey, Hattie, what's up, dude? Kiva knows it, too. She is just... Right now, she is just a ball of fire. She wants in that bed. And she can't have it. I'm not housebroken. I'm not good. Oh shit. At least that one is freaking out again. So we gotta be a little careful here. We do have just 3 hearts. These guys right here are gonna do 2 hearts of damage. Definitely not a spot you want to take a death. I'm not worried about blind, because I have Cane of Burna for blind. It's just getting there. I gotta wait, yeah. I don't want that cricket to turn up north, just like he did, and... take a shot. Oh, that's the 4th item. That's good. That's huge, actually. We don't have to worry about the hammer. So, unfortunately, it's a dud. There's nothing in here. But we did find all 4 items, so... Just don't come north. Okay, good. You okay there, Troy? Troy was doing a little hiccup there. So we're going to pick up 2 hearts here. And again, the hearts are basically all that's important here. Oh, shit. And then I just lost one. Actually, shit, that did too, didn't it? Yeah, so everything I just did, I just lost. I mean, it should be fine. I mean, you shouldn't die to blind. Especially with Cane of Burna, so I should be fine. I'll pick up the 4th heart here, but it does mean that we're actually in the 2-shot zone. Because if you take the body shots or the lasers, it does 2 hearts in green mana, so... I just gotta be slightly careful is all. And again, you gotta keep slashing so that it drains your magic slower. There we go. Yeah. I'd be interested to know if the key was actually in the big chest. It can happen. So, not the cleanest fight in the world, but I'll take it. It's a required dungeon. And we'll just check the south route around to Hype. So Hammer's still out there, so Aga is still technically on the game field here. We need to yeah, that's basically what we just need to find Hammer, and the rest will work itself out. So our execution has not been sharp, so we're probably a minute or 2 behind. Oops. I think there's 8 in this race. Oh, come on. Really? Can we do this any worse? I'm actually going to get that at this stage. Run! Make it out! Make it out! Make it out! Alright, just barely. Mirror wouldn't be bad either. I wouldn't mind getting a mirror. I mean, we're still 7 hearts green, so... And we're approaching the mid-game. Hammer would be nice. The mirror would actually be nice because then we could sequence break Death Mountain and do Hera. Although we still can't get to Eastside Death Mountain. So basically right now the play is Pod. I'm actually regretting picking up the smithy here. Hey, good morning, Staining Wolf. What's up, dude? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. And we have to... we don't have to stop here. I mean, technically we can go around, but I think we're going to stop here. Because we have the smithy in tow. We could keep going. That lamp does open up the first part of Death Mountain. We're gonna keep going. I don't know if this is a mistake or not. But I guess we could go all the way up to Catfish from here. Oh good, the frog can swim. I've never actually done with this with the smithy. I kind of assumed that would happen, but... I mean, he is a frog. So we're walking by Pod. Obviously, we can't go into Pod right now anyway, so... I think we're going to go all the way up to the catfish, though. We're in an interesting situation right now where we don't have any true progression for a dungeon. And we have the smithy in tow anyway, so we're just going to we're going to knock out these two little outside areas, and then we're going to save quit, and then finish off the smithy route and all that jazz. And then we'll have to go to pod. Like I said, I know this is not this is obviously vanilla key sanity where, you know, we're just in an open. It's just, and I don't want to check all these overworld locations, but this one's actually kind of unique. We have a save quit opportunity anyway. That we have to take because of the smithy. Like I said, I almost wish I wouldn't have picked up the smithy. I would have not done this. I would have done, I would have just gone to pod instead. So we're gonna do this, and then we'll go turn that in, and then we'll probably just head to pod. Be nice if this paid off. It's a big time commitment, basically, for just like 4 items. But we'll see. Because unfortunately, once you pick up the smithy, you don't have a choice. You got to keep him. You can't get rid of him. "37 minutes. We have 2 crystals done, and we're still looking for hammer. I mean, we do have the... We could go up Death Mountain now. That is an option. My brain is saying go to pod. The problem is we have to go to pod from this side, because we don't have the hammer. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it.
Shit, I forgot about my freaking Pop-Tart. Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably cold by now. What's up? Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Stay with us, Troy. And he's gone. So this is one of those opportunities here where we have a choice to make, and I mean, obviously I want to go to pod at this point. We're just missing the hammer. If hammer happens to be in pod, we can finish it. There are 5 items in there, plus we have the bow. With the bow, it's much more attractive to do this now. Not necessarily meaning that the hammer's in there, but there's not many spots left, so... I think it's faster doing it north instead of going south, I think. There might not be much of a difference. I honestly don't know. This is a slow-moving seed, so... Shit, I knocked him up. Whoa, that was close. My Kiki almost ran away. Oh, fuck me. That's never happened before. Did you see that? That little fucker just came right at me. I wonder if it can kill you. I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. Full side here. That's good. And if we do end up not finding anything in here, we will do a save quit, and then I think we have to head to Death Mountain and hope that the old man's got the item. As long as I don't blow myself up. So glad I came here for that. Ooh, there's the hook. Okay, well, there was progression here. That's great.
Well, I think the way we initially got it cut a long time ago, when you were doing this funky middle part thing you had going on, when you initially first cut it, I thought that looked good.
Like it was like
The very first haircut you had before you cut it. The same style you have where you're flipping it to the side, but it was all
just
shorter.
Yeah, well that it's similar to the one that I sent you.
Yeah, I think that looks good on you. And you didn't have to really do a lot to it other than brush it.
No.
My son's getting his haircut today, and he wants a haircut that he doesn't have to actually take care of.
Not necessarily take care of, just not the style.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, that's... We have to kill ourselves here.
That sounded really messed up.
Well, yeah, it's an easy way to do
I'll
it.
kill myself now.
I'm telling you, man, I can just take you in the bathroom. I got a pair of clippers in there.
Yeah, well, what you will do is you'll collect the hair that you cut off, and then you'll just make yourself a makeshift wig.
I would never do that.
Of course you would.
I miss my hair. I had some beautiful hair growing up.
He had my hair.
I had some nice hair.
Maybe it was I who stole your hair as well.
Well, I did start losing my hair shortly around the time that you were born, so
I might have stolen it.
there is some correlation
Hey,
there.
Dad. Oh, there's nothing in me. Didn't ask me wrong, Dad.
Where's that hammer? Hammer's probably up on Death Mountain.
Is this a regular one?
Yeah. Fire Rod? Well, this was definitely the progression, which is good. Now there's two things that we can do. And then if we find the hammer, then... The question... Oh, fuck. The question's gonna come down to here is which way do I go? Do I do Skullwoods, or do I do all of... Death Mountain? I mean... All of Death Mountain is definitely the wise choice. But it could still be Skull Woods. Oh, that's good. We found all the items. We know there's nothing in here. Yeah, noble my ass. It wasn't intentional, trust me. I used to have some good-looking hair. And then I turned 20. I started losing my hair very early. I remember exactly when I noticed. I was driving. This is when I lived in Iowa, and I was driving with a buddy of mine to a Magic tournament up in, I'm gonna say Madison, I think it was. This is either Madison or Milwaukee, somewhere in Wisconsin. I'm driving up there, and I was on the way home. I'm sorry, yeah, I was on the way home from the tournament. And dude was in the passenger seat, and I'm looking out of the corner of my eye, and I see he's looking at me. And I'm noticing it. He's, like, staring at me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he turns and looks at me and says, dude, you're losing your hair. And I'm like, no, I'm not losing my hair. What the fuck are you talking about? And I get home, and I go upstairs, and I look into the bath. I go into the bathroom, and I look, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm losing my hair. It was really sad.
Your dad has a full head of hair. It's
Yeah.
all you boys that are losing hair.
Well, yeah, it's because it comes from the mom's side. All the men on my mom's side are bald. Kane of Samaria.
I'm very, very lucky that.
But Matt's got some serious widow peaks going on too.
Yeah, Matt does. Well, he says his because Robin's side has got.
Men balding too.
Yeah.
So all the monk boys are gonna have bald heads.
Yeah, except for my dad.
Except for your dad.
And me.
Yeah, and you're fine. Yeah, because your mom's side is perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm going out of the way to get this blue. I won't get the red, but I'm gonna go out of my way to get this one.
You need to at least. There's no way that you ever be able to fight any bigger bosses.
God damn it! I need to work on that. That smells good. I'm actually hungry. Get out of my way, Mandy Moldorms. Oh, Moldorms, yeah. I should have just saved quit. It would have been faster. Can't do T-Rock yet. Don't have the hammer. Don't have the cane. I know where the cane is. I just can't get to it. I can't do it without cane either. So looking for the mirror to. So we need the mirror to get the cane. So we know Mirror's going to be out here somewhere. And then we could do T-Rock, once we find that in the hammer. Alright. But we'll do all of this. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that, you know, it could still be at Aghanim. There is a scenario where the hammer is in the pyramid. So far, this has been a bust. All we got is information. Uh-oh. Okay, just barely. I was not as far left as I needed to be there. And we did also get the book up here, which opens up desert. We can probably do desert, even though it's appended. And unfortunately, this is a down and up. We have to go down and then come back up and all that shit. It sucks, but it's required. Without hammer, there's no way to opening it on the other side. Right. Yeah, you can sequence break it if you have the boots. If you want to do a Jesus walk and you want to store it, you can do it. It's just a pain in the ass. I choose not to. Maybe we can finally go to the Lazy Kid. Yep. So yeah, we're still missing a decent amount of shit. What are we missing? Hammer. We don't know if we need Bombos. Mirror. Flute is not required. I just can't do that anymore. Ever since I got this new setup, I do not have, for whatever reason, I do not have the timing for that thing. I just, it blows my mind that I fuck that up every single time now. I think it's because I'm thinking about it. Yeah, what's up? What, 3 weeks, 3, 4 weeks, something like that?
How would you feel like that? What would you think you'd feel when you switched to the PC emulator?
It would be horrible because you'd get the lag immediately. The timing would be way off. Make sure we don't need bombos here. And we do not. Well, we have found literally nothing.
You get nothing. Lose.
There's red mail.
Found red mail?
Yeah.
So you didn't really find necessarily.
There's another bottle. Unless Lazy Kid actually... Oh, you jerk!
What?
Hey, there's the mirror. Actually, you know what? We're gonna... Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Yeah. Alright, we finally found something. Mirror. Which is interesting because now we could actually go do Turtle Rock. No, we can't. No, we still can't. We need the hammer. My bad. We still need the hammer. But we are about to get the Canis Maria here. So we're just going to grab this first. We're just going to get it. I actually want that here. Alright, so it was not...
Did you get in touch with Patricia?
No, I didn't. Oh, she's in town this week, isn't she?
Yes.
I need to do that. Powder. Powder. Okay. So we want the mushroom. So that was powder. So right now, mushroom is super important. Because we will 100% fake powder the shit out of that.
It's wandering kitchen.
Yeah, I totally forgot. I mean, that's like me. I mean, that's what I do. I have a horrible, horrible memory. On certain things. I have a great memory on other things. Like useless trivia and facts, boom. That's me. I got that shit down. But important stuff that I actually need to remember, no. Can't remember a goddamn thing. Alright, so we got a 50-50 if we have to do the Hera basement. We definitely will. What's next? Boy, I don't know. I don't know what's next. I mean, we could do... There's a bunch of items down in Desert, I guess.
Okay,
Boy.
we're off Monday. Wait, she goes, I would be on my own for supper tomorrow, Monday, and Wednesday.
Shit.
So would Wednesday be fine for you?
My sister's in town. And I keep forgetting, and I was supposed to... God damn you, prick, motherfucker! Alright, so we're done here. Where do we go? Jesus, where do we go? I mean, I guess I could go do Skullwoods. Wait, Skullwoods is gonna suck with this setup, though. But I think Skullwoods is the play. I think. So we'll go over here, we'll check Lazy Kid, we'll go do Skullwoods, we might even check the Ped. I guess we'll check the Ped because we're there. And then, yeah. What you got, lazy motherfucker? A boomerang? The hell? What chaos and trouble were you planning on doing with that? Such a hooligan, man. Such a hooligan. That kid. Someone needs to set him straight. I'm telling you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Skullwoods. If we don't find anything, we're going to go check Graveyard Ledge. And then I actually think I'm going to go check the sewers. The Hyrule Castle sewers. It's a dangerous item because it's been in sequence for a bit, and you obviously could have done the beginning out of sequence if you really wanted to do the Dark Room. So it's kind of one of those dangerous items. You don't want to see it there, but you might. Okay, there. I think I'm going to do something weird here. I don't normally do this in open, but I'm actually going to get this chest first. Very high, Addy. Very, very high. I think I'm going to do some more Final Fantasy later today. I have to take my son to get his hair cut. Be an item. Well, it's an item. Unfortunately, it's not the one we wanted. But, I have to take my son to get his hair cut today, and then I have to do some shopping. So as soon as I'm done with this, that's what I'm going to be doing. But yes, very, very high. God, we have to do fucking... This is going to suck. Saving as much magic as I can here, because we're about to do this with Fighter Sword.
You're gonna have to talk to Patricia.
Yeah.
She's gonna have it. She's asking for suggestions.
Oh, she's downtown.
Or, I know. But she's gonna want to know if you have any suggestions for her tomorrow night, because she's flying in tomorrow in the Newbury.
Okay. Yeah, I'll reach out to her and find out where she's at. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. Ah! Mafio's been good to me, too. One more hit. I don't know if one of those might not have counted. Yeah, it didn't count. So, 2 more swipes or a... I should do it right here. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll check Ped here. Just to be on the safe side. Fucking silvers on the ped. Ha! Silvers on the pedestal, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's kind of a pain in the ass. We know what we're not going to find. So right now, the biggest item that we can find right now beyond the hammer is fucking Tempered Sword. So it's silvers are on the ped. Powder is on ether.
Oh, I think she's falling asleep up here.
Oh, yeah, her paws hanging out. Yeah. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen that message for silvers on the ped. I don't think I've actually ever seen it. I've had silvers on the ped, but I've never actually seen the book message. Huh. As long as I remember. Tell you, when it comes to important things, I can't remember shit. I need to check that chest in the basement. And then, oh, Jesus Christ, I don't know where to go from here. We need hammer still. I mean, hammer's really the one item. Is it this one? Hammer might be a go mode item, to be honest. We know we don't actually need the flute. We don't know about bombos. I think I'm gonna go to desert. Well, we need a sword, too. Love calling those shots. Yeah, we're gonna head down to the desert. Get the fuck out of my way, you fuck. Alright, God, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. What I'm doing right now is a mistake. I should be doing the back half of the smithy route. This is a mistake. Because I could have done that at the same time. Yeah, I should have done that at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, this was a mistake. I should have head to Kakariko, gone dark. Okay. That mushroom. You know, I don't actually need to fake powder. I don't have to worry about fake powder now that I have that. So I can actually pick up the powder at any time. I just have to go back up there and get it. Oops. Jesus Christ. Let's just fucking run into everything, shall we? I should have... That was a mistake. I should have done this a different way. Well, we know we don't have to worry about the ped. And it's definitely not worth... You know, the only way I would pull the ped is if if all the items happen to be on the bosses of these dungeons. Where the fuck is the hammer at? Plus, we don't know what's in here. This could be bootlocked. If this is not a key... It's a key. Okay, good. check the the torch. See what's on there. Could still be boot locked. If this isn't the big key, then we're still boot locked. Unfortunately, there's been no items here, so we'll check the torch, make sure we're not we don't need the boots. This is such a slow seed. Jesus. These seeds are horrible. For open modes, these are just the worst. Okay, no, we're not. We know we're not boot locked. And he's got the item. Alright, we gotta do Lamos. We're here, we can't not do Lamos. So, I mean, we're effectively hammer to go. We are hammer away from go mode here. I should have checked I should have done the smithy route. There's 3 items on that route to get. That's a mistake. That's a huge mistake. I should have done that. Oh well. Shite happens. I really hope this is the play. Where the fuck is that hammer at? We're at hour 7. We still don't have the fucking hammer. Ah. So that is not the way to go. Shit, missed a shot. Missed 2 shots. So 1 sword there, and then oh, no, 1 more. Come on, give me the hammer. Hammer! Totally wasted. Time totally wasted. Where are we going? Let's go to ice. This unfortunately is one that's been available for a while, but we can only check half of this dungeon. We can't beat the boss. Well, I mean, we could do the boss. We just do the... In logic, you're not supposed to be able to do the boss. So we know the hammer can't be on... Oh, actually, no, we can't do the boss. We don't have the hammer. What am I saying? We just can't check anything on the right side. Well, we can change that. We can check 1 chest on the right side. There's 1 chest on the right side that we can check. hate coming in here. Ah! Come on, you fucking fuck. Jesus. Oh shit, there's no, I'm just gonna, yeah, reset that one. I was set up way off there. That's fine. Where is this fucking hammer? Well, there's only 3 items left to check. There's this item here to the right. This is the only item that we can check from this side. Right there. And then we got this one, and then the asshole chest. Oh, God, I hate this game sometimes. Binding Isaac's kind of fun, actually. It is kind of fun. So, the only reason I'm checking these last 2 chests is because they're right here. Yeah, we're basically in go. I'm checking these last 2 chests because I know that as it stands right now, we're not going to get silvers. And these are really easy checks to make. Remember, we do not have the flute. So as it stands right now, we're doing Silverless Ganon. Silverless Master Sword Ganon. That's what we're doing. If I run into Tempered Sword, I will be a very happy man. If not, we have to do the shit. I mean, it's a fun game. It is kind of difficult. I mean, it was made Zelda-esque. You know, in that, the Zelda 1S top-down view. It definitely has, you know, that element in it. Fucking hammer and Ice Palace, you mother bitch. Why do you do this to me? We are also bootless, so as it stands right now, we might not have a bonk game. Basically, if we get to G-Tower without the boots, or maybe even through Turtle Rock without the boots, there will be no bonk game. Sorry. I haven't had the boots in 2 seeds, so... I think I'm gonna check a few items even in Swamp. None of those items are too far out of the way, and finding Tempered Sword would be worth the time investment. Unfortunately, we know we're not going to run into really anything else. The other problem we're going to run into here is that we're going to have to stop by the Mushroom Hut. because I'm not gonna do silverless silverless Master Sword without some goo. Especially without half magic. It's not gonna happen. I will not do it. Not only that, when we go into Ganon's Castle, I think I'm gonna stop and get that powder. This is, we're in Go that we do not want to be in Go. I almost wish we would have been able to check more items and find the additional sword before doing this. Well, you have to check the T-Rock shit. It's not a choice. T-Rock, you can't go mode T-Rock in open mode. I will probably check Laser Bridge. Moved on me. Yeah, I probably will check Laser Bridge though. I'm gonna do the half clear in Swamp. It's worth the time. The time investment checking these items is going to be worth it. And keep in mind, we don't necessarily have to find a sword to speed this up, too. We could find the boots. Boots would definitely help. Plus, boots will give us a bot game. Like, Addy over there is all freaking out. He doesn't want a bot game because he doesn't want any more bot games ever. Because then he knows he's going to win. I haven't seen Ace in a few days either, so... So you don't have to worry about that. Who's in third? Gil's in third, right? Yeah, Gil's in third. He's actually made a good run lately. I think he's won two or three. I know he's won the last two. You have competition, man. Gotta watch out. I mean, my big issue right now is that I know I have to go to the Mushroom Hut before heading up to Turtle Rock, and I don't want to, but I have to. We have 2 bottles. We definitely want them both full. I'm even gonna check, like, I'm gonna check a couple of items in here. Anything to find a sword. That is not a sword. I just do not want to do Master Sword Silverless. Such a pain in the ass. 24 fucking charges? I will say this, every single fucking time the hammer has been in Ice Palace, I've missed it. Like, it's taking forever to find the fucking item. That's the one item in that location that screws me over more than I think anything else, is hammer inside of Ice Palace, because you just don't want to go there. You do not want to go there. I am going to check this item, even though this one takes a little bit longer than the others. This takes about 30 seconds. As many items as we can get in here just to find the sword. Although once we find the sword, we're off to the races. But I wouldn't mind finding half magic either, but I'm not, like... Sword is so much more important than half magic. Having Tempered Sword going into G-Tower is going to save us like 3 minutes. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Jelly's been all over me today. So yeah, this race is all going to come down to how fast you went into Ice Palace, knowing you can't clear it. Hopefully Big Key is on the left side. We don't have to worry about it. Did not want to call that shot. Well, one more chance here. We'll save quit. We'll go to the Mushroom Hut. We'll even turn in the Mushroom. And then we'll head up to T-Rock. Yeah, the other reason is that we're going to T-Rock with Master Sword and without half magic, so... Oh, Machinix just forfeited. He said he's bored with this seed. I'm not gonna lie, this has been a shitty seed. I wouldn't say I'm bored with it, but... it's definitely been poopy. I know I could Fire Rod and get an extra shot in. Yeah, it's poopy. It's not fun at all. That's not even close to being the worst, though. We're full on to Master Sword Ganon. Silverless. Yeah, you pull it and then you take a quick step to the right and it'll you'll avoid it. You'll avoid the additional damage. But yeah, if you pull from the bottom, because the way the pixel setup is in there, it'll do that. So we are taking the minute out, and we're gonna stop by the bottle vendor. We don't have the flute, so we can't flute to it. I'd say chances are very strong we're gonna end up with doing Master Sword Silverless. So, plus we're about ready to go to Turtle Rock without half magic and Master Sword. So, there's no chance I'm not picking up Blue Goo here. I'm not gonna get to fucking Trinex and not have the ability to refresh my magic. And I might as well turn this into another chance of a sword. We know that we're not getting silvers. We know silvers are on the pedestal. We sure as fuck aren't getting the pedestal at this point. Look at that Super Bee. I mean, that's worth the time we just put in. I guarantee you that will be worth the time. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I can't. Jesus. Kiva's fucking just wild right now. Knocking shit all over the place. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. She's stalking Troy. It's like she's gonna pounce on him. No, as soon as I'm done with this, I actually have to take my son to get his hair cut, and I have to do some shopping. My wife is gonna be gone for a week, so I need to go grocery shopping because I have to basically feed my son, and the thing is, I can't cook, so yeah. But I will be playing. I think this afternoon I'm gonna get some old school in. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get back on my Final Fantasy IV after this afternoon. But I probably will do the open this afternoon. So there'll be an open at 4:30. I'll probably sneak that in. We'll see. We'll see what happens this afternoon. I will definitely get a race in at some point, but I am certainly gonna. I really want to get back to getting some more progress on Final Fantasy IV. Cool. Yeah, yeah. And then we have our here's the big key early. That's good. We are gonna check Laser Bridge. If we don't find a sword upgrade here. Are we gonna check the vanilla? Yeah, actually, we'll check the vanilla chest too. We'll check the vanilla big key chest because we know we're gonna check Laser Bridge. So there's no reason not to check the. I'm probably not gonna check Mimic Cave. That is one thing I'm probably not gonna do. Although that doesn't take too long. I guess if I checked the Swamp Palace areas, I guess Mimic Cave I should probably check. Anything to get a, Wow, this is the God Rock too. When you're go-moding this is the best possible scenario. But we are not go-moding it. We are going to check the additional items. Again, we know that we're not getting silvers. Silvers are on the pedestal. So... Hey, Bugnet! Yay! Just the item I don't care. We are going to grab the powder, by the way, too. Remember, the powder is on the ether tablet. We're going to be right there. That is an item we're going to get. There's no way I'm not going to get that powder before going into G-Tower. It takes 20 seconds to get that item. It's worth every second of it. Because that'll ensure that we're going to go into Ganon with basically full health. God damn it. Wow, I took 4 hits there. Yes! Now we're in go. We do still have to do the laser bridge, unfortunately. We have to go around the long way. Oh my god, that is such a huge time saver. Holy shit. We gotta be careful here. We still have to go around this way. I might actually do a death warp here. I think I'm gonna do a quick death warp. because we don't have... we know we're going to have powder. Actually, we don't necessarily need it now. Although I think we're still going to get it. We don't need it. But it would be nice to have. Yeah, well, we definitely have to do... We have to do Laser Bridge. But it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. Especially if we do not find... We end up not finding a sword upgrade in Ganon's Tower. Especially if we don't find a sword upgrade in G Tower. I mean, if we find butter, we find butter. That's fine. You know, it's not the end of the world that we wasted that time. It's still not bad. We have to stop and refill our magic here, because we are about to go into the, we know we're going to do Laser Bridge. Gotta find one key here. I don't know, finding that sword could make or break this race. I'm not worried about taking the safety door here. We should be just fine with this setup. And if we absolutely needed to, now we have those 2 blue goos, and now I'm not as afraid to use them. You know, I was terrified about doing, you know, Master Sword Silverless, but now Tempered Silverless? Fine. If we have to burn one of the goos, we can burn a goo. It's not a big deal. Wow, and that's... No one's gonna check that chest. Well, I wouldn't say no one, but... I'd be amazed if a lot of people check that chest. Oh no, don't be on the floor! No. Uh-oh. Well, I was talking about this. I have to do it now. Not for the reasons, but... because I suck. That was a horrible setup. I missed the, when I took the shot at the very beginning off the ice head, or the fire head, that's what blew that out. That sucks. Well, I know this is an item. I just don't know what it is. Ah! It's great! That's great, but now we don't have the advantage. Shit. Ah! Now we lost our advantage. Damn it. It's not really. It's not really faster. I mean, the only phase that are faster is phase 1 and 2, but if you do them correct, if it's butter doesn't gain you much. As long as you do phases 1 and 2 correctly, and you one phase them, it's not any faster. I am gonna sneak by here and get this. The only thing that butter is better for is doing land moas. That's the only thing that butter is actually faster at, is land moas. Everything else going up the gauntlet takes one hit with butter or tempered. So basically it helps with land moas without, if you're not using fire rod. And then it helps with phases 1 and 2 of Ganon. If you're guaranteeing a single phase on phase 1 and 2 of Ganon. That's the difference between Butter. It's the difference between the big difference is the difference between Master Sword and Tempered. That's enormous. But Silverless Ganon versus with Butter Tempered is basically the same once you get past phase 2. Because it still takes the same number of hits. Same number of charged hits. So that's why the Tempered upgrade is so huge, but the Butter upgrade is just kind of meh. I mean, I'll take it. It's gonna help, but it's just not gonna help on the same level. And Evandius just finished. That right there is the difference between having this and not. And damn it. Oh. I was so hoping I was going to gain an advantage off that, and I didn't. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah. That is... I mean, we did it right. We did the right play. It just ended up not mattering. And then, yeah, my guess is that, you know, he did Ice long before he did... You know, we did Desert first before we did Ice Palace, and that obviously was a 4 or 5 minute time loss. Because it took us time to get down there, and then actually do the work, so... I'm actually gonna get that. So, alright, well, whatever, shit happens. I'm gonna get hit there. Jesus, I haven't done this in the longest time. It's like you never have to do this, so... In Key Sanity. It's rare that you have to ever do a full clear like this. Spike almost got me in the butt. Nah, fuck that up. Yeah, whatever. And we know we're not going to find any upgrades in here except for maybe half magic, but... The half magic's not a big deal. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, man, I'm serious. Finding Butter Sword is both a blessing and a curse there. We definitely did not want to run into that. We wanted it to be in some obscure area like in Mire or some shit. Just to get that advantage. But I'm sure the other people are going to see that and going to flip and going to be like, oh my god, we're saved. You know, unless, I mean, you definitely could have full cleared T-Rock and you would have gotten that advantage. You just wouldn't know it. Uh-oh. Shit, I'm off. Oops. That's gonna miss too. I'm off my sequencing here. There we go. So we have no half magic, 5.5 hearts. No boots. No bonk game today, boys and girls. Sorry to say. Jasper. Asshole. And I think we're going to go ahead and just do... when we get to Land Moas, I think we're going to go ahead and do the... We'll hit the... what am I trying to say? We'll probably fairy, because we don't have silvers anyway.
Really?
Oh, man, I kind of want to... That full decanter spawn would actually have been really nice to pick up. But... Yeah, I'm going to fairyfy this thing. We're going to end up using butter on this anyway, so... Because we're not going to get a one cycle. We're going to be able to save our magic this way, too. And actually, the magic is kind of more important in this case, so... Disappointment. And unfortunately, we're in a weird scenario here. We're going to have to use... we're gonna have to use our lamp here. We're not gonna have the magic. So I should be fine. I mean, well, this will just take a few seconds longer is all. Jasper, I swear to shit, I will kick you in the nuts that you don't have. I don't actually kick my cats. We love my cats. You guys know this. We love the cats. Except for Jasper sometimes when he's a complete douchebag. Uh-oh. I don't even know if I'm going to fairy here. Yeah, we'll fairy. Why not? Dude, it's not my fault! This is my second straight seed that's been bootless. I'll tell you what, I'll validate for the boots. How about that? Should we validate for boots? Let's validate for boots. Yeah, this isn't gonna happen. Oh, wow, they were very nice today. They just walked right by. Well, second place isn't in yet, but we're still going to be 10 minutes off the lead. I had to spawn that one. That was a triple setup, and the ball got to spawn. Oh, man. I don't know. I never found out how to pronounce his name. Evanitis, Savandius, however the fuck you want to pronounce his name. That dude. I never knew how to actually properly pronounce his name. He doesn't talk much. He talks a lot on, he does talk a lot on Discord, but other than that, he seems like he's a pretty private dude. It's big cheese. Uh-oh. It's gonna fuck this up. Oh, shit. I know I got it in, but... Oh, hey, thanks, Ace! We were just commenting about you a little bit ago that you were catching up on the Bonk game. No Bonk game today. No boots. This is our second straight bootless seed. Yeah, we were just commenting the The race is getting kind of tight. Gil is starting to catch up on. He's on your toes. I do not like it here. I'm actually gonna... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. I intentionally wanted to blue that because that's gonna set up the pattern. That was super close. I hate it. When Ganon's down in that corner with Torch Glitch, because it can really fuck you up. Really? Apparently we forgot how to do this. Oh my god, this has been the worst Silverless Ganon I've had in a long time. Timing is just off on everything. I actually got to start being a little bit careful here. I mean, we should be fine. I hope this doesn't cost us second. We only have 4 Fire Rod shots left. Yep, it just cost us second. Second just got in. That absolutely cost us second. Cost us 3 spots. Third place is in. That Silverless Ganon just cost us second. We're going to end up in 4th. God damn it. That Ganon fight cost us 2 spots. God damn it, all the fucking shit and back and show fucking shit. Oh, that is just fucking atrocious, man. That was a horrible fight. We would have gotten second on that without any question, and then we ended up getting 4th because of that. It cost, what, 3 additional cycles on that? Is what that Ganon fight cost us. 3 additional cycles. Man, that's just bad. Just bad. So what can we say? Desert cost us big. We did a full clear of T-Rock that we didn't need to do, although we got a tiny advantage on that. But not worth the time we actually put into it. Ice got us again as Ice Palace, and then the Ganon fight cost us 2 spots. So, nothing to say on that other than it just didn't work out that well in the end. So, no bonk game either. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I don't know what else to say. Oh. I just reset my timer, yeah. It happens to be the 0 on my number pad, and I was just typing in a thing. Alright, so we need to... First available... I'm getting my... Let's see, 12:30. Did that not do anything? The fuck? That's weird. I'm trying to get my son signed up for a haircut appointment, and I don't know if that actually checked him in or not, but we'll head there anyway. So, boys and girls, we're gonna let the credits run out. Again, we don't have a blunt game to play. We don't have really anything else to do here. I'm just gonna let these credits play out. I'm gonna go get changed and take a look and see what I need for food. We're gonna be back this afternoon after I get some chores taken care of. We'll probably do some Final Fantasy. We may or may not do the open this afternoon. This one actually kind of turned me off from doing the open, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll kind of go from there. So if you guys want the Razor Blade, I never knew what that. I don't think I ever knew what that was. Now I know. So if you guys want to stick around and watch credits, by all means. If you want to head out, I don't blame you in the least. We'll check you later. I'll be back in a couple minutes, though. Hey, Kiba. Hi, Bubby. How you doing, Catty? You're my... Oh, Troy. You want some loves, too? You want some loves, too? Oh, big boy. Good boy. Love my cats. I love you too, babe. So, anybody that's still there, I've been informed that I look like a bum because I keep wearing, you know, pajamas while I stream. I'm wearing the same white tee. You know, I wear t-shirts constantly, and that I'm wearing pajamas. So, yeah. So I've been informed that I look like a bum. I just want you guys to know that. That was actually kind of surprising. Alright. So, yeah, we're just gonna... Man. That race was very disappointing, especially the end. Especially the end. A lot of save quits, never found the flute, never found the boots. Decent item time. Actually, the item time and the lag time is pretty good for a 140 something. I already... Was it a 147? So... Alright, boys and girls, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream for now. I got some chores to do this afternoon. When we come back, we'll be back this afternoon. We'll probably do some Final Fantasy streaming, and then... yeah, and then we'll see about the open today. I'm not sure. In the meantime, enjoy. We have, I do know there are a couple of races going on. Ben and Scooty Puff are playing right now. And it looks like... Oh my, it looks like they're in a hunt for the big key. That's actually here in... If you guys are interested, they're playing right here. I'm going to watch the end of this. So, have a great Sunday if I don't see you again. And we'll, yeah, we'll see you when we see you. Have a good night, guys. Or afternoon. Yes, afternoon. I know my days.